College itself is a super complicated thing, and a lot of people don't have the privilege to go to college. So let me give you a little bit of background on college football in general. In college football, there are actually 5 different levels of football. There is Division I FBS, Division I FCS, Division II, Division III, and NAIA. Division I FBS are the big monster schools you see playing on TV every Saturday. If this is where you want to go, you better be ready because these schools do not take football lightly. They take football as a livelihood. Division I FCS is still Division I, but it's a little bit of a step down from Division I FBS. Division I FCS still plays a national championship game, but it's not against those big power teams up in the FBS. Division II is a lot of athletes who did not get the opportunities that they wanted at the Division I level, and the same can be said for Division III. NAIA is its own separate realm of college football, but again, it's college football, so it is very serious. Another thing you may want to consider if your recruitment process doesn't go the way you plan it is something like junior college or prep school. Junior college and prep school help give you an extra year or 2 at the game of football in order to take your game up a couple levels. This may help with your recruiting process if you don't get the opportunities you do out of high school. This is not something that I am super experienced with because I did not do a prep year or go to junior college. So that is something you will want to do a lot of research in before making that decision. Division I FBS, Division I FCS, and Division II can offer athletic scholarships. Once you get into Division III and NAIA football, they cannot offer athletic scholarships, but the schools themselves offer very large academic scholarships, which is super important because this is why it is so crucial to keep up on your grades in high school. With the way the recruiting world is now, everything is super cutthroat. So you want to take advantage of every opportunity that you get. And a big opportunity is free money in the high school classroom. Take advantage of your classes, get the extra studying done, get the tutoring you need if your school offers it, and get some extra help because that GPA at the end of the day can end up saving you thousands of dollars of potential debt in the future. Division I FBS does not offer partial scholarships. Division I FCS and Division II schools can offer you a partial scholarship, which would pay for either a majority or a part of your full tuition. Partial scholarships are super common at these schools because these schools do not receive the athletic funding as the FBS schools do. Another thing to consider is a potential walk-on or preferred walk-on offer. As a former preferred walk-on myself, I'm very experienced in the field and can offer some super good insight on that. Depending on the school you go to, a preferred walk-on may be treated a little bit differently. At the FCS level, most of the kids are on partial scholarship or they are a preferred walk-on themselves. So the treatment is likely not too different from those on full scholarship. At the FBS level, a preferred walk-on or true walk-on could potentially face some sort of disadvantage on the football field against all of the other scholarship kids. Because at the FBS level, at least 95% of the kids are on scholarship. If you walk onto a school, whether that's a true walk-on or a preferred walk-on, your chances of playing immediately are very slim. That does not mean they're zero, but they are very slim. You have to work extra hard in order to prove your worth over the scholarship kids. A reoccurring thing that I have seen with scholarship kids is that they are the school's investment. The coaches have invested a lot of time and money into them, so they want to see them grow. At the end of the day, a preferred walk-on or walk-on is a free player. So they're not going to put as much time and effort into you as a player. So that is super important to consider before taking a preferred walk-on offer or being a true walk-on. A big thing you might be wondering is what is the difference between a true walk-on and a preferred walk-on? A true walk-on is somebody who goes to school and is not on the team and tries to try out for the football team in a said date. A preferred walk-on is somebody who would follow the schedule of a regular football player on scholarship and almost be guaranteed a spot on the team come fall camp or spring training. Before taking a preferred walk-on offer or trying to walk onto a school, you should also consider your other possibilities, like Division II, Division III, or NAIA. I had some of the best times of my life at the former D3 school I was at. I led a nationally ranked team and a nationally ranked defense, and I was an all-conference football player. Playing on a winning team is super fun, no matter if that's Division I, Division II, or Division III. Especially when you have some national hype, it is super, super fun to play the game at a high level. A lot of people think that Division III is so much less than Division I. Now, granted, I have only had experience at the FCS level, and the difference between Division III and FBS are probably pretty substantial. But the difference between Division III and Division I FCS is not that extraordinary. If you can play at the Division III level at a high rate, then you can play at the Division I FCS level as well. Your goals and what you want as a football player are going to be super, super important into your decision making on where you want to go to school and what level school you want to play at. If you are somebody who just really enjoys the game and doesn't really see a future in playing in the NFL or another professional league, then you should highly consider playing at a Division III or Division II or even an NAIA level college. This is because you'll be able to balance the school and academics way easier than playing at a Division I school. At a Division I school, at the end of the day, unless it is an Ivy League school, it is probably going to be football first, education second. At Division II, Division III, and NAIA, you are going to prioritize your academics over football, which will set you up best for when your football career is over and you have to get that job that you've been pursuing. Regardless of your decision, there are some awesome opportunities out there that await you. So what you should do is be clear and concise about your goals, what you want to do, and where you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years. This will help you make the best decision on where to go to college and where to start looking for colleges as well.